So let's talk about it. The bad news are here. We knew it was coming, at least some of us, but one country is out. Another one, I should say. Montenegro not taking part in the contest next year in Liverpool. Let's talk this through. Let's talk Eurovision. Sup, you Eurovision fools. Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. And let me backtrack just a little bit. The deadline for participation at the upcoming Eurovision Song Contest 2023, it has already passed, meaning that at the current moment, only the EBU know for certain who they can expect to see in Liverpool next year. Unfortunately, that also means that broadcasters that haven't yet publicly announced their participation, at least are speculated to have considered withdrawal from the contest. And today, that is indeed the case, as said, for Montenegro. At the moment, most countries that participated in Turin earlier this year have already confirmed their intention to participate. But unfortunately, Montenegro has now confirmed that they will not. And after a short return in Turin 1 year, the country located next to the Adriatic Sea must see once again from the sidelines. And it doesn't help either that Montenegro ended up being one of the 6 countries which had their jury results completely removed during the year's show. I have another video on that out as well. Feel free to check that out for context. Now, the national broadcaster of Montenegro, RTCG, has even commented on the reason for withdrawal, so that is at least something. We get an idea where their thought process was. And after reviewing the available resources, the cost of the entire project, and the obligations that the public service expects in the coming period, the decision was made that Montenegro will not participate in the Eurovision Song Contest next year. The 23 edition, the Eurovision Song Contest, will be held in Liverpool, Great Britain. The decision was made because it was estimated that existing resources should be directed towards financing current and planned national projects and organizational and program reforms. In addition to the significant cost of registration fees, as well as the cost of staying in Great Britain, we also faced a lack of interest from sponsors, so we decided to direct existing resources to the financing of current and planned national projects and organizational and program reforms, which entail significant investment projects in equipment and premises. So yeah, notable, it is stated that a lack of interest from sponsors is stated as the reason behind the decision. Now, whether this is something that was affected from this year's voting scandal is, however, not known. It probably doesn't help either that Montenegro once again failed to qualify to the final earlier this year, and the country's last presence in the final, it dates back now all the way back to 2015, where Montenegro was represented by Vladana and her song Breathe. As mentioned, she didn't manage to qualify for the final and was only able to score a total of 33 points, finishing second last in her semi. But hopefully Montenegro can return in the future and once again impress Europe. That is at least our hope. So not great news. It seems as they were holding off until the very last minute, trying to figure out what city would host it, and the fact that they just didn't have enough sponsorship. The UK is not a cheap country to visit. We all know that. Hotel prices and all of that. Participation fees for the contest are also very high. It just really adds up. It is unfortunate that another small nation, the likes of Montenegro, now will sit out once again. They will be dearly missed. I started a conversation online on Twitter if there is something the EBU should do to help less wealthy broadcasters, countries, to actually take part in the contest. That is obviously the main reason why a lot of countries, such as Slovakia and now Montenegro, Bosnia, they all are sitting out. So what are your thoughts? Is that expected? Are you okay? Are you sad with the information? As a reminder, we don't have the full list yet. Last year we had 40 countries taking part, with Montenegro for sure withdrawing. We are down to 39. There are still a few countries that have not officially announced their intent to take part, including North Macedonia, Bulgaria, even Czech Republic. Apparently there are some rumors floating around that they may withdraw. We don't have any true information or confirmation on that, so take that with a grain of salt. But sometimes no news can be bad news, so we shall see. Hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get clarification on that as well. Anyway, leave your thoughts below where you stand on this, and I will talk to you later.